Hello, I'm excited to have you at the NYCC Academy. You made the right choice to train with the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. My name is Benkante John Paul. I'm the DG of the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. And today, I'm going to walk you through how to access the 10 millionaire CBN AGSMEIS Loan. Let's get started. But first of all, I'd like you to meet my friend Halima. Halima is a hard-working young lady who has a paper business. Now, 4 weeks into the COVID-19 lockdown, she was devastated because her business was completely shut down. She lost 4 jobs, and then she called me complaining because she had no money to even feed. Now, I told her to go on and apply for the CBN TCF fund, the Target Credit Facility for COVID-19 intervention. And she went, and I thought that was all over. But the following day, Halima called me that she was unable to complete the registration. To my surprise, she said some of the conditions that were set, she could not meet them. Halima had no functional business bank account. She had no financial records. She had no access to credit, and she had no systems to help her to move forward and get the sort of intervention she will get. Now, I looked at her case, and that is a reflection of the over 41 million micro enterprises spread all over Nigeria. They are completely excluded from intervention and support. And that's your situation, that's my situation, that's where we all find ourselves. I'm excited to tell you today that even though the commercial banks are not able to lend to micro enterprises, the central bank has come to the rescue of small businesses. But the banks complain about the difficulty and the high risk of lending to micro, small scale enterprises, but today the central bank has created the AGSMEIS Fund and created a bank, NYCC Microfinance Bank, as a national bank to run the AGSMEIS Fund. Now, by the way, AGSMEIS is Agribusiness Small Medium Scale Enterprise Investment Scheme. What does it do? It is meant to support the promotion of agribusiness and MSMEs. So how does it work? There are 3 components. There is a bank that runs the process. There is the Enterprise Development Institute that facilitate access by way of training and business plan writing, in this case, the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. And then there is a disbursement that hits your account. Now, let's see how this works. There are 2 key ways, 2 phases that the loan operates. There is the pre-disbursement and the post-disbursement. At the pre-disbursement, the goal of the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce is to expand access for the AGSMEIS loan to over 70% of the existing micro enterprises that are interested in this loan. And that's you. Now, step 1 of the entire process begins with a training. Now, the AGSMEIS loan is a non-collateral loan. Therefore, the bank requires that you should attend an entrepreneurship training to build your capacity and give you the skill sets that can help you to be able to utilize the funds when you receive them finally. That's why you're here in the first place. That's why you're training with the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. That will give you the certificate that qualifies you to access the AGSMEIS loan. We, as a chamber, have partnered with the United Nations Development Organization, UNIDO, on entrepreneurship training. So we utilize the UNIDO HP Live curriculum, which is a global best practice curriculum for entrepreneurship training. And we're going to train you from success mindset to design thinking through how to write a bankable business plan. We'll walk you through the 21st century methods of social communication through social media. We're going to help you to see how you can improve your capacity practically to keep records as a small business. All of these courses will shape your capacity, will help you to brace up and to skill up so that you can be able to become a better business. That takes us to step 2. At step 2, once your training is done, what you're going to do is to write a bankable business plan and apply for the loan. The process of doing this is also very simple, especially given that you're working with the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. We're there to handhold you, to guide you, and to make it easy for you to complete this process. As I speak with you today, I'm excited to inform you that we have over 57 people who have come through this training like you that have gotten approval for their loan. We are excited about this because these are a new set of millionaires who are on the path to create jobs, to bring quality products to the marketplace and generate wealth tremendously. We know that the next person is going to be you. Step 3, once the application is done, the bank will review your plan, interview you, and then disburse the funds into your bank account. You're required to open a bank account with NYCC Microfinance Bank because that's where the funds will be disbursed. The funds will hit your account, and you are set to now begin to implement your plan to expand your business or to start up a new business entirely or to further grow your business from where it is to bigger heights. We're done with phase 1 of the AGSMEIS loan. We've talked about 3 things. 1, we talked about attending a training, which is why you're here in the first place. 2, we've talked about writing a business plan and applying for the loan properly. And step 3, we have talked about the funds being disbursed to your bank account. Now, in phase 2, our strategic objective as a chamber is to support you to access the loan and be able to achieve over 90% recovery with ease. And I'm going to repeat this again. Our strategic objective in phase 2 is to support you to repay the loan by over 90%. Achieve over 90% success rate for the loan repayment with ease. Taking a loan is one thing, it may be easy, but we know for a fact that repaying a loan has never been an easy job. But because we're working with you, we're going to make this very easy for you to achieve. So under phase 2, there are 3 other steps, which I'm going to just walk you through very quickly now. Step 4, you get business support services. Now, you may be thinking that, okay, when you get the funds, that's the end of the story. But trust me, that's where the journey truly begins. So the bank advises that once you get the loan, the first thing you do is you get business support services. In this case, from the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. Now, this is because we're certified and accredited by SMEDAN as Chartered Business Advisors. So we're able to provide business support services for you. That's not all. We are also certified by the Bank of Industry as National Business Development Service Providers. This allows us to be able to work with you, to handhold you, to guide you, to support you, to essentially assess the health of your business and ensure that you are sustainably stable, you are growing, and you are also able to generate the desired profit. Step 5, you are now going to start making sales. And I like to always say this. If you're a business person, you have to sell like your life depends on it. And it truly does. Because without sales, you are not going to be able to generate revenue. If you don't generate revenue, you will not be able to make profit. If you don't make profit, it's not even possible that you can repay this loan. Now you want to repay this loan. So you have to make sales. This is why this is a step in the process of the AGSMEIS loan. Make sales and sell like your life depends on it. We have been able to develop 3 business tools to help you achieve ease of repayment of this loan. And that is what we're going to show you in step 6. These tools are around daily savings, bookkeeping, and e-commerce. So, what am I talking about? The Chamber has digitized daily savings in a program called Digital Asusu. If you know Isusu, the daily contributions that happen in marketplaces, that's what I'm talking about. We have digitized that process and we call the program Digital Asusu. It is now on mobile devices. And I'm excited to inform you that the Central Bank of Nigeria has endorsed Digital Asusu. Digital Asusu is so powerful that the bank, the Apex Bank, has invited Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce on the Financial Inclusion Committee of the bank. There, we sit and we're contributing to policies that will help small and micro enterprises to be able to get inclusiveness in their business operations. Now, what would this do for you? It will help you to save on a daily basis so that down the line, you are able to build up cash and repay your loan with ease. The second thing we have done as a business tool is to create a cloud-based bookkeeping solution called Akawe. Akawe is a chatbot, so it helps you to take financial records of your business on a daily basis. It is so simple that if you can type an SMS on your phone, you can be able to use Akawe. So you interact with Akawe, who is going to ask you basic questions like how much did you sell today? How much did you spend today? How much purchases did you make today? What inventory do you have? Every of those informations are just entering in bits and pieces. Akawe is so intelligent. It collects this information, takes it to the back end, and generates the comprehensive financial records for your business. Why is this important? It helps you to be able to have an on-the-spot view of your business operations. It gives you a dashboard that you can look at the health of your business at any given point in time. Now, if the sales are not coming in the way you expect, it is from the bookkeeping records that you can be able to know. If some of your people are not reporting sales, or if you are out of inventory, it is from the bookkeeping records that you will be able to know and tell. So it helps you to be able to know when something is going wrong with your business way before it becomes a disaster. Finally, the third tool we have created for you would excite you because it is e-commerce. We are in beta mode testing for an e-commerce portal that is dedicated 100% to made in Nigeria products. We want to give you a comparative advantage, and this is part of the Chamber's market development program that is focused on promoting the patronage for made in Nigeria products. When this happens, it gives you access to sell to the over 200 million strong population nationwide without breaking the bank. What do I mean? If your products are listed on the e-commerce and you are in Akure, it's very simple. Someone in Abuja who is looking for your product will find it on the e-commerce portal. Here's the exciting thing. You may be sleeping, but the guy in Abuja is going to click on your product, make an order, and get the product delivered to him. You just get a notification that you have sold an item. How cool is that? It can't get cooler than this. So you made the right decision to join this training and be part of this entire revolutionary process by training with the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. For now that I have finished with the 6 steps that will take you through the AGSMEIS loan, I want to talk about the requirements. I've talked about the second phase of the AGSMEIS program, which comprises of 3 steps, from step 4, step 5, and step 6. Step 4 talks about the first thing you do after you have received an alert, the disbursement in your account. And the bank says, go and get business development services. In this case, from the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce. Step 5, once you do that, you need to quickly start implementing your business and start selling. So you have to sell like your life depends on it. Sell, sell, sell. Because without sales, you are not going to generate revenue. Without sales, you won't make profit. Without profits, you can't repay the loan. That takes us to the final step, which is the repayment of a loan. And I told you that the Nigerian Youth Chamber of Commerce has created 3 business tools to help you to repay the loan with ease. I talked about Digital Asusu to help you with daily savings. I talked about Akawe to help you to keep your records on a daily basis. And I talked about e-commerce to give you access to the 200 million strong Nigerian market so you can sell and sell and sell. So I'm going to wrap up this presentation by talking about the requirements for the loan. The bank requires that you have a registered business. Your business needs to be registered with a CAC either as a business name or as a limited liability company. So I've had a lot of people ask me, sir, my business is not registered. Can I apply for this loan? The answer is yes, because the AGSMEIS loan is open to aspiring, to startup and existing entrepreneurs. By aspiring, I mean to say if your body is just doing you, like you want to start business, you can apply for this loan. At that point, you know that you don't have a registered company. Of course, you can apply for the loan. Now, but if you have a registered business, you stand a better chance of maxing 10 million naira in your application. If your business is not registered, you could be asking for about 5 million naira and you would get it. And trust me, that's good enough to finance your business to get it started. You need to have evidence of tax payment if you're an existing business. So all you need to do is get your accountants to do your annual reports and then do your tax returns, and you submit that documentation. You need a BVN, a bank verification number. That's not even a problem because everybody has it. So use your BVN as part of the requirements to apply for the loan. Now, because the loan has no collateral, you need a letter of introduction from a guarantor who is going to stand by you and say, look, I know this applicant. He is someone who is serious. He's someone who is going to apply these funds he's asking for to grow his enterprise and, repay the loan. You need a certificate of training from an EDI. So once you complete training, you'll get a certificate. This is a 10 million naira worth certificate. You need to keep it and value it because that's one thing that the bank is going to look out for to be able to give you the loan. You need a passport photograph, you need a valid ID card, either an international passport, a driver's license, a voter's card, or any of those. It will pass and move you to get the loan. Who can introduce you? Because I talked about a guarantor. Your pastor can introduce you, your chief imam can introduce you, your priest, your local government development association can, introduce you. Your community development association chairman can introduce you. Your village head, a senior civil servant, in a nutshell, someone who is reputable in society can be your guarantor and you'll get this loan. So what kind of businesses can apply for the loan? There are all kinds of businesses, small-scale enterprises that can apply for this loan across the agriculture subsector, whether you're into production, you're into agriculture marketing, you're into logistics in agriculture, food processing, all of that, you can apply for this loan. If you're in the service industry, hospitality, hotel, you are into laundry, graphic design and printing, etc., you can apply for the loan. If you are into the ICT subsector, you do web designs, you do app development, you do networking, or any sort of those kind of businesses, you can apply for this loan. If you're into manufacturing, do you produce paints? Do you produce furniture? Do you manufacture oils? Do you do petrochemicals? You can apply for this loan. Now, if you're into the creative industry, fashion design, tailoring, crafts, arts, entertainment, you're a disc jockey, you can apply for the loan and you will get it. Now, any business you're thinking of that I may not have called here that is legal in Nigeria qualifies you to apply for the loan. You may not have had the business at all. You may not have been in business at all, but this loan is also available for people who are aspiring to go into business. It will help you to start up your enterprise and start it up on a good note and grow so that you can create jobs, you can bring quality products to the marketplace, and you contribute to the GDP of Nigeria. I want to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for being part of this session. Thank you for being part of this class. I look forward to having you have an engaging experience that transforms your mind and prepares you to become a better entrepreneur. Congratulations.